In today's video, I'll be going through the top 5 must-do tips as soon as you get an Xbox Series X or an S in 2024, guys. Yes, guys, you heard me correctly. That is today's video, and if any of you are new here, if you haven't already, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn that notification bell on so you never ever miss out on any great content like this at all. And remember, guys, every single Tuesday and Friday, a new video will drop on the channel, that being a top 5 video and an unboxing video, so make sure you go ahead and do the following so you never ever miss out on any great content like this, guys. Now, obviously, today's video, I'm pretty keen because I never did these 5 tips when I got an Xbox, and I slowly discovered this down the track. So today's video is basically getting you, to have the best possible experience on your Xbox as soon as you get it. If you follow these 5 tips, guys, you're sure to have the best Xbox experience in terms of audio, in terms of display, in terms of just games, and in terms of just accessibility as well. So make sure you stick around for the full video, guys, so you never ever, have that terrible experience like PlayStation players. Let's not go there. Moving on, let's get straight into my number 5 tip in today's video. Now, guys, my first tip for today's video, as soon as you get an Xbox Series X or an S, is bloody download that Xbox app. Now, obviously, swearing was required there, but the Xbox app allows you to obviously send messages to your friends while you're not around your console. You can also join and talk to your friends while you're not on your Xbox. You can also stream games and stream to your Xbox and also play cloud gaming through it, so you can take gaming with you on the go. Yes, you heard me correctly, gaming on the go. As you can see in the background, obviously, I've downloaded the app already. You can do so much. You can check your achievements. You can track, obviously, all your points. If you log into the app every day, you earn points, and you can actually convert them into currency such as gift cards and all that, and DLC. So keep that in mind, guys. If you get on there every single day, you're going to earn points. You're going to be able to get free Xbox money, which no one can say no to at all. You're going to be able to also download your games through them. If you're in the house and you're too lazy to go to your Xbox, guys, you can legit just go type up the game you want to download, click download, and that will automatically start the download on your Xbox console without having to turn it on. You can also turn it on via the Xbox app as well. If any of you are lazy like me, I absolutely loved this feature. I adored this feature, and I just loved every moment of it. You can change your gamer pick. This is where you can change your gamer pick as well to anything you want it to be. So that's another great bloody pro about this, because not many people know how to do this at all. There's a lot of people ask me down in the comment section below, this is how you do it. I can also link the video to that as well up the top right now. So Liam, make sure you go bloody do that right now. And guys, if you want to learn how to do that, go check that out right now. But the Xbox app is my tip number 5, because you're going to be able to do everything and anything on the go without having any dramas of rushing home, getting to your Xbox, and letting your friends know that there was something gone. You can just legit text them through the Xbox app or join the party and just say, hey, I'm going to be 5 minutes. Yeah, that's all there. You don't have to stress about anything anymore. Gaming is now on the go through the Xbox app. Now, guys, I'm going to be moving on to my number 4 tip for today's video. Now, guys, tip number 2 for today's video, as soon as you get an Xbox Series S or an X, is to update those capture settings. Yes, guys, you can actually manage your capture settings by updating the resolution, by updating the length time that you want it to record to. And obviously, if you want to be like a gamer on Xbox and post your things to YouTube like me, you can just basically screen record all this and have no dramas about, having to have your phone set up somewhere on like a bookcase and having to record all your cool moments. That can be done through the Xbox app, or the Xbox app as well. You can manage that all through the Xbox app as well, but that's not the point of this section anyway. You can basically manage all your captures and manage how you want it to work. So if you press the capture button, you can record the last 30 seconds, you can record the last minute, you can record as soon as you press that that little share button on the middle of the controller. As soon as you can program it however you want. Obviously the background video is probably explaining it a little better than me, because I'm a bit stupid sometimes, but anyway, that's not the point of today's video. But I just thought the capture settings, if you want to share those cool moments and have the best quality and resolution with it, as well as record your cool moments and post them to YouTube, you want to make sure it's the highest quality, and make sure it's the highest quality for your friends to review as well. So make sure you go ahead, update those capture settings to make sure you get the best experience possible. And obviously I've personally done this as well. It's a great feature. I've absolutely loved this feature, and today's video is basically based on my opinion opinion as well on the top 5 tips that you should do. So keep that in mind, guys. I forgot to mention that at the start of the video, but you know, this is my personal opinion on what you need to do in order to get the best Xbox experience. Now I'm just going to move on to my number 3 tip in today's video. Now guys, the third tip that you must do with your Xbox console as soon as you get it is to update your audio settings. Yes, the Xbox audio settings have, you know, they come reasonable, but you know, you can obviously make them 10 times better to have that better experience. And obviously when I started playing, you know, the experience was alright, but as soon as I got a good quality headset and kind of tweaked it around in the audio settings, it made the whole experience 10 times better. And if you activate the pass-through feature for your headset, it'll make sure you get the best sound quality, so it's movie theater type of experience. I've heard many people say, and you know, I can actually confirm that it makes it sound so amazing when you're gaming. You're just so immersed in the gaming experience that you forget that you have to feed your dogs, feed your family, feed everyone else, and pay the bills, that you go broke and become super bankrupt and all that. But anyway, yeah, that's one way it could, you know, immerse you in the gaming experience. But to me personally, I obviously still keep, you know, an attention span to my outsiders. Yeah, that made no bloody sense. But anyway, moving on. Yeah, you just want to have a better audio experience. You can just do that through the audio settings in your Xbox settings. So check that out. The first thing or the third thing when you get an Xbox, just jump in, check those settings out, program it to suit your type of style of audio to your headset, so you can really get that Dolby Atmos type of like hearing, as well as, you know, if you've got TV speakers, you know, you can, you know, program it to Dolby Atmos as well. So another thing to keep in mind, you can just program it to get the best kind of quality, because straight away when you kind of plug it in from the get-go, it may not always work and connect to that best experience. So check out your audio settings, guys. Make sure they're all sweet to go. Now I'm going to be moving on to my second tip that you should do with your Xbox in today's video. Now guys, my second tip, as soon as you get an Xbox Series S or an X in 2024 or any time whatsoever, is to make sure you update your Xbox display settings. Yes guys, I cannot stress this enough. A lot of people play on the lowest quality settings with these next generation consoles when they are meant to destroy the last generation of console and give you the best experience possible. Yes, I've seen many of my friends, many other people also not giving the Xbox the best capabilities possible. How you can do this, I can just tell you straight away that all you've got to do is pretty much go to your Xbox display settings. You can basically check what resolution it can go up to. You can you know, some can go up to only 180p, but it can still run 120 hertz. Some of you may think, oh, 180p, can I do 60 hertz? No, that is completely wrong. You can do 120 hertz on 180p. Trust me, I've done this before. That is what I usually run on my Xbox Series S. Now, you can, you know, there's also another feature as well that you can, you know, there's like, I can't really explain it at the moment. I can't bloody think sometimes, but there's this setting in your Xbox, which is probably playing in the background right now, that you can go into it and it can calibrate your TV to its specific, you know, display settings. It can tell you whether it's 4K, can run 20 hertz, can run HDR. It can tell you all these things it can do by just clicking and testing that button. And if it does, it'll ask you, do you want to activate all these settings? That is one quick way of doing it. But if you personally like to have some settings on, some settings off, you can manage this manually by yourself by changing the resolution individually to 180p from 720p to 144p. You can change it from 60 hertz to 120 hertz as well. You can change everything. You can change the video vitality overscan. You know, if you want to play the Xbox One on 120 hertz, you can by, you know, doing some extra settings. Remember, I do have a video on that. I'll be linking it up in today's video sometime throughout the video. It might have already come up, it may have already not, but yeah, you can do this on the Xbox One if you're smart about it and follow my video to the fullest standards. But anyways, guys, these consoles are meant to run at an absolute speed to provide you the best gaming experience at a better picture quality. So why not just absolutely activate those features to have the best experience possible? I'm sorry, I cannot stress this enough. Many people do not do this, so make sure you go ahead and do that right now. Now I'm going to be getting to my first best tip, I reckon. Okay, my first best tip for today's video, guys. So comment down below what you think the first best tip is make sure you chuck that down in the comment section below right now. Now let's get straight into it. Now guys, my first and best tip that you must do as soon as you get an Xbox Series S or an X in 2024 at any time or any given time at all is actually buy the Xbox Game Pass. Yes guys, it may cost money and this is not a free feature, but if you get the Xbox Game Pass, and by the way, you can buy it for $1 for the first time as soon as you get an Xbox. It's $1 for the very first time, or you may get a little code that enables you to get it, and absolutely just use that bloody code, guys. Don't not use that code, because it is providing you free or access to over hundreds of games, and free access or $1 access to over hundreds of games for the first month, then for a price of $18.95, which I think is completely fair, because you're paying $3 more. I had to swallow there, guys, but $3 more from what gold used to cost just to have access to over hundreds of games per month. There's also a 3 months option subscription as well. If you hate paying the 1 month, you can pay 3 months at a time, but you have to go in and get a card for that. But having access to all these games as well as Xbox Gold and online, because Game Pass Ultimate actually enables you to play online as well as have access to all these games as well, and cool perks for just owning it as well. So why not absolutely buy the Game Pass or use the code for the Game Pass and have access to all these games as well as online. Cannot talk at the moment. But you might as well have access to online and access to over hundreds of games, and they're very, very good games as well, guys. Don't get me wrong there. You can have access to all the new Call of Duties, have access to the Fallouts, you can have access to the Tomb Raiders, you can have access to so many games I could list at the top of my head. Halo, Gears of War, I can name them off the tip of my tongue tonight, and I could have said this in the last video and I couldn't name any more games than just those two, which is pretty damn sad. But yeah, you must get the Xbox Game Pass. That is my overall number one tip, guys, because as soon as I got it, my experience just jumped over the moon, because I wasn't paying $100 per game for a new game, basically, when basically the new releases of these games for the big games are actually released on Game Pass day one, which is amazing. And I swear I've sworn too much throughout today's video, so I'm cutting it off right there, guys. But yeah, guys, that's gonna pretty much wrap up today's top 5 tips as soon as you get an Xbox console that you must do. If you don't do it, guys, I will come to your house and do nothing, because that is illegal. But anyways, guys, I don't know why I said that, but anyways, guys, make sure you like, subscribe, and turn that notification bell on so you never ever miss out on any great content like this at all. Remember, every single Tuesday and Friday, a new top 5 video drops and a new unboxing video drops. So make sure you go ahead and do the following so you never miss out on any great content like this at all. And smash that subscribe button, guys. I need to get to at least 5k subscribers by the end of this year. Go ahead and do that right now, and I'll catch you all in the next video.